I'm Odi and this is my freshly built Falcon Tire Fuel Suspension S15. Matt's a great teammate, but I gotta make sure I beat him every time.
And I'm Matt Field, and this is my Falcon Tire Drift Cave Corvette. Yeah, we're pretty good friends off track, but when we're on track, nothing but frenemies.
The lead driver, we're looking for perfection from you guys in the lead position.
It feels really good leading the championship. I'm sharing points basically with Ryan Turk. We tied up. We kind of switched positions on the podium, which is a good place to be. You know, it's a good start to the season. But hey, last season I did the same thing. I actually won both rounds. I was on top of it. So I'm trying to wrap my head around, is it bad luck that I hit towards the end of the season or after the first two rounds? And I think this year I'm very much focused on that. I'm observing what's happening because I want to keep riding that high position, right? So a lot of pressure on me at this round. I want to continue that high streak. I want to get up there on the podium, and that's what it takes to win the championship, and that's what I'm after.
The track here at Evergreen Speedway is insane. It's one of the fastest tracks on the Formula Drift Tour. And you factor in some rain, and that main bank, which is the most important part of the track, feels like it lasts a lifetime. We're on there, I can reply to a text message, I can look at what's going on over there, still haven't come off the bank, and then finally it's time to come off and transition into the infield. It rained in the first practice session, it was dry in the second. We don't know what this weekend is gonna bring, so I'm glad we were able to have both right off the bat. We're able to gather some good data and look forward to Saturday's competition, but I mean, who knows how it's gonna be.
What's up, Ryan? What's up, dude? What up? What's up, Matt? So St. Louis was kind of quick, but I want to see what changed on this thing, man. This is like a couple years old. I built a new car. What'd you change?
She's a little old, she's a little crusty, but the biggest thing, you know how FD rules, now we have to have an SFI approved belt housing?
Yeah.
At first I was like, who even makes that for a Corvette? But I just
who makes it.
I know. I went to Holly.com. QuickTime has one, of course, and then I'm worried, like, is it gonna fit perfectly? I have to change. Literally, I didn't change anything, and I don't have to worry about my ankles being chopped off. So.
No, it's safe. It's SFI approved. That's what we need.
But I mean, yeah, this car is old now, and you kind of modeled your car on how fancy
this
thing is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. You have a fancy switch panel. Yeah. I got a race pack switch panel that goes to solid state. You know, computers that control everything. You got a pretty cool dash. I got a sweet race pack dash now too. And I see tire temps, race pack tire temps on my car too. So I got all the bells and whistles.
It's the biggest, one of the best things about tire temps, for real.
It is, I love it.
It's such a peace of mind. It really does, big difference.
So yeah, I'm super stoked that Holly had everything, because when I was building a car from scratch, I had no excuse. Matt has it, I'm gonna get everything from Holly.com. Best
now
stuff.
The only thing you need is to get on that workout, dude. Corvette cake, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Throw it on his face. Thank you, guys.
So the first round of this weekend's competition, right before we actually started, towards the middle of practice, you know, it's getting patchy. My nerves are definitely getting to me. I was like, all right, I want to drive hard. It's getting drier, but yet there's still some patchy wet spots. The car went straight into the wall. It was like super fast, but I very clearly remember I'm not saving this, and the car is turning right into the K-rail. You know, like the car took all the energy, which is a bummer. The car, it smashed so hard, and I knew that, hey, my body's not feeling it. That means everything's crumpling. I seriously thought I'd probably total my car. It was as bad as I thought. I mean, the frame rail's bent, the engine's sitting in there a little crooked. The engine moved so much that the throttle cable actually yanked, and it wouldn't let the car go back to idle. It was just like up in RPM. Everything's like not where it should be. Luckily, we had so many guys jump in. On top of my team members, we had Dye's guys, we had Justin Pollock's guys, Justin Pollock himself, and Matt's guys all jump in. And there's so much damage on the car. Everyone that jumped in needed to do something. There's so much to do that everyone grabbed tools and everyone had something to attack. I don't know how realistically we pulled it off, because as we got closer to pulling it off, we found more damage. You know, we were getting to the point where we're putting the wheels on the car, about ready to set it down, and then we realized there's just so much damage that there's something internally not letting the car actually turn. Like things were binding. It was insane. It was just like a roller coaster. Like, we're getting there, find more damage. We ended up pulling so much of the car apart that, we basically rebuilt the front end. And what was a real big bummer is we're putting new parts on. The new parts weren't fitting because the frame is so bent. So we ended up having to do a mix of old bent parts that fit the car with some new parts. And it was just insane. I can't believe that it's running, and it's running good enough to be able to get me through top 32. And we had a good chance at top 16. I mean, I went hard, I drove, I think, well. We're down to horsepower because the supercharger can't even function. Everything's so smashed, we have to bypass the supercharger. The team's everyone's giving me confidence that I could do this tomorrow. I got some time. I got a long night ahead of me, but we're gonna put the horsepower back in this thing. We got time, and we're gonna come out tomorrow swinging hard.
They have exactly the same points in the championship right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you for reminding us of that, Brian. Here we go. Forsberg across the nose of Matt Field. Quickly get into the side of Chris's car is Matt Field. High on the bank. Look at this. Let's see how they handle the power alley. Forsberg hanging it out to dry. Coming into the power alley. Quick little yank of the brake. And then Field drops right in. Wrapping it right around that front clip. Into that final outside. Oh, it looks like Forsberg comes up short. Grab another gear, Gary.
I guess there was contact between Field and Forsberg. It was deemed Forsberg's fault. So they're just checking their front end toe to just make sure everything's straight before they send it back out.
Look in there while he's...
Hey, is the wheel hitting the upper control arm though? You gotta make sure.
No, it's not.
Field initiates really hard into that bank. Nice job by Matt Field pulling away. Now let's see how he handles the power. Oh, look at this. Looks like Matt Field. What happened there? Do we have contact with a wall? Think we know the outcome? OMT, one more time. Man, a lot of one more times here. And I think that's a sign of seeing the track in its ideal conditions and drivers pushing and going for it. Being blown around. Oh, and Forsberg with a massive correction. Reinitiates. Some issues happening between Forsberg. Looks like he dips out, saves his car. All joking aside, yeah, this is either of these guys' battle. It's going to be a good one. Osbo initiates. High on the bank, Matt Field. He said a different spirited Field here in 2020. Osbo with the new car. Oh, wow, look at Matt Field. Gets to the side of Osbo, now coming down into the power alley transitions. Very clean from both of them. Right now, we got Matt Field throwing it into the bank. Nice angle, Frederick Osbo. Even a little higher, really mimicking, drops down a little bit. Here goes Field. Oh, and Field hits it again. Oh, man. Look.
We patched up the car even more. It's definitely not 100%, but it is, I feel like, enough to get on the podium here. So it's all on me, and very much looking forward to a fresh start today and driving hard and having a lot of fun. This is our last day here in Seattle, so got to make it count.
The sun is out, but the track is patchy. What else is new for this weekend? I'm lined up for top 32. I'm the third battle up. I'm going against Rome. Rome's solid, dude. I practiced with him a lot this off season, so at least I know what to expect. And he's been looking pretty solid this weekend, so I got to bring it 100%.
How to let her eat.
Just buzzing the tower there of Matt Field's Corvette. Rome higher than Matt Field. Look at this. Matt Field, let's see what you got, man. As he is pedaling it right next to Rome Charpentier now.
Yeah, we're going one more time with Rome. I need to clean up my act a little bit on the bank following. I was just a little bit wobbly, so I think that's where they kind of rewarded him and hurt me for it. So I just got to clean up my act a little bit, and we'll be able to make it happen. So remember that.
right there, you can see Rome just goes off course. It looks like it was too solidly, and that, you know, a couple of those front tires got pretty close.
And Rome crawling out of the gate. That is a weird, wonky start there. That might be in question in regards to, again, you have to initiate no later than that last standing cone as Rome fills all of that first outside zone.
Hey, sorry, man. I wasn't trying to play games down the straightaway.
I know, I heard.
Dude, I just pulled, it didn't go. I pulled again, didn't go. I was like, pulled one more time, and then finally went.
Yeah.
I was about to just bail left so that you had clear air. But,
no, it's all good.
I apologize.
It's all good. It happens.
But dude, win it. Keep going, man.
Thanks, man.
So everyone that's beat me has won. So you have pretty good luck today.
I'll make it happen, Rob.
Thank you.
I'm gonna enjoy my bye run. We gotta test out some things during my bye run and focus in top 16 with Von Ginn Jr. all over again.
There are your top 16 drivers ready to do battle here at round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Once this event culminates, we'll be officially halfway through our 2020 season. Matt Field initiates. Really well done there by Field. Pollock, oh, some shimming there by Pollock, trying to massage it a little bit closer. Now coming down that power alley.
There you go.
Nice job in that second outside zone goes Field.
Man, my lead run was everything that it needed to be. Probably one of my best runs all weekend. My chase run right off the bat, I don't know why I haven't ever done this. I initiated early. Kind of dropped low on the bank, and that was not good. So I was playing catch up the whole time. And I got to the inner clip where I knew I needed to, I had good pressure, but I knew it was like, all right, now's the time to really throw it in there. And it was just like a rookie mistake, honestly. I just pushed too hard right at the inner clip. Like, he was adding angle and slowing down, and I was charging. So not what you should be doing right there at the inner clip. I should have backed off and given him room for the last transition into outer zone 4.
Unlike yesterday, today I got to lead Von, and that's always nice because I get to set the pace. And I knew that the way my car's set up, the way we were practicing, I think I had an edge on him from initiation on till at least halfway into the bank. When I went and initiated leading, something wasn't right with my car, and I'm gonna dig through some data and figure out what it was. I just didn't have the speed that I had even in practice all the way through the bank. We gave him way too easy of a follow. It was a nail biter until the judges called. One judge went one more time, but you know, the other two went to Von. So I can't wait to rewatch that battle. I'm sure Von was on it chasing me. We gave him a very easy chase on the bank, and next time I battle him, you know, I don't think we'll have this issue, and I'm definitely looking forward to it again.
Yeah, Texas has been good to us for sure. I got my first podium there, got my first win there. I like the track, I like the atmosphere. I go into every round the same way. Texas is cool, and this car seems to do pretty well there, just like it does here. So gotta just hope for the best and look forward. Be excited for a different challenge if there is a course change.